Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. My name is Carlos Martinez. I am a Gallup certified strengths coach. And as I said in some of my other videos, that it just means that we went through some training and using this tool called Clifton Strengths and other techniques, we help people discover what they are great at, what they're best at, so that they can take that and intentionally use it to make this a better world, to improve not just their lives, but the lives of others. Not too long ago, I was talking about, I used the analogy of a sourdough starter to explain the process of from discovery to innovation when we talk about strengths. If you remember, I mentioned that in the strength community, we talk as coaches, we talk about, we help our clients, our people, the people that we work with, go from strengths integrity, which is knowing the basics, to strengths integration, which is how they apply within that human being, within the person that we're talking to, and then finally strengths innovation, which is investing purposely on that to be amazingly successful. The sourdough analogy was that in sourdough, as a sourdough starter, you start with two very basic elements: flour and water. You mix them, right? That's what happens in strengths integration. You mix them, and things start to happen. Fermentation, right? You add air and microorganisms from the environment in which you're working, and you get something even better as you feed this starter, which is strengths innovation. This is when you start investing. And today I wanted to just simply add to that story. So as a continuation, my starter, the second time around, was bubbling, and it was actually fermenting and looking pretty good. But then it stalled in about 10 days into this whole thing. And we talked about this in the context of patience. I needed some help. So I added just a small amount of instant yeast. And what that did is it just really took that starter to the next level, right? So now I have a starter that I can use, and I've baked since sourdough and French bread and even biscuits. I know that sounds a little intimate, but yes, that's true. That's sort of my pathing here. So to add to the analogy that I already had presented to you, I wanted to say that sometimes along our journey to understand our strengths and how to use them intentionally to do good, we need help. Coaches help clients. They don't dictate what the client does, but they help clients by asking good questions, by adding a little bit of instant yeast, so that what they have started, what they have catalyzed, the beginning of that discovery, that integration, ultimate, that investment can take off. And now it's just a matter of continuously feeding that. Again, a little help, a little question, a good question helps you, the client, understand how to better innovate, how to innovate in terms of investment on your strengths, on your talents to make them strengths, right? Again, remember, strengths are things not just that you're good at, but strengths are things that you're good at and you find energy on, right? They energize you, they strengthen you. So there you go. That's my additive to this sourdough story in the context of strengths. I hope you enjoyed it. If you visit my YouTube channel, please subscribe. It's usually found just below the video, and I will continue to add to the video library, and hopefully you find it useful. For now, this is Carlos Martinez signing off.